You already pushed your law?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not.
Shalom, shalom, y'all surrounded. People Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, I heard Pop Sound the Godfather Babylon the Great. First things first, as the deacon, I'll praise glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Ahad, Federal Hebrew tongue, straight name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostle elder, the great millstone. The shalom to the sister brothers of the truth. The shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and standing to yourself approved. Shalom. I come to you, the temperature right now in Babylon the Great is division. Everything is divided, everything is cut up. All the factions have been in place, and that's all the spirit of Yahweh Shai. He's all about separation. He called us to be holy, to be separate from all these people and all the wickedness going on in Babylon the Great. And right now, we're witnessing is the biggest divide I've ever seen since our existence. We went around doing the civil rights movement, or what I say, the Civil War, should I say? The North versus the South. We can see that's going up right now. They just got rid of what they Roe versus Wade. You got people talking about I'm for, pro-life, pro-choice. You got that division separating this place, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And that's all what the Esau would say, divide and conquer. That's what the Edomites are doing. That's what's on the books right now. Really, the spirit of Yahweh shall shout. So open up this right here. This is Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. And that's the words of Yahweh Shai right there, man. Yahweh Shai is not with, contrary to popular belief, everybody come together and be all happy and harmless with everybody. No, man, it's about separation. Right now, Yahweh Shai separating the whole elect from this wicked ass kingdom and all these people that's in it. He's putting everybody in their little group, everybody following into their lie. And when he's coming with, he said a sword, man. With a sword, hey, what you do with the sword? You create division. You can lop somebody in half with a sword. You separate with a sword. It's you slice and dice. So he's creating division and putting everybody in their proper light. And that's the division right there. Like I said, man, and like you can see that too. What's that? When they had Babel, making the Tower of Babel, everybody's together. Man, the Most High wasn't with that, man. He made the Babel collapse, scattered everybody, and everybody language changed. He created division right there and there. So that shows that proves to us again. Yahweh Shai is not with everybody coming together. The only people he wants to come together is the hope we elect. His people. That's the only ones he wants together like that. And like I said, the division right now, as you can tell, they're about to come with another pandemic. So it's gonna be another war on, who got the Jews, who don't got the Jews. It's gonna be a division on that. And it's gonna be greater than the last time because everybody see now what it is right now. And you got people that's like, hell no, I ain't going for that, So this next one they pull, and that's gonna lead to bloodshed. I can just see that's gonna be all bloody.
Which is y'all think? This is Mark 3:24. I'm gonna read down to 26. It says, "If a kingdom is divided against itself, it cannot stand. And if a house is divided against itself, it cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand. But he hath his end."
Hear that? House divided cannot stand. And right now, Babylon the Great is divided. Even Edomites are divided now. That's how we know they're about to fall. Usually, Esau never been divided like that. Like, even though they got their little, beliefs or whatever they're into, when it's time to come against Jake, and they click up like nobody's problem. Like nobody's business. They click up real good. But I notice now, how about Shaddai putting that spirit where even they can't come together no more. Like, they're going to attack each other first. Especially when they try to amend the Second Amendment. That's going to be straight Esau on Esau. Egyptian versus Egyptian, the modern day Egyptian, which is Edomites. They about to attack each other. They attacking each other now, man. Like when you look at the Black Lives Matter movement, that was mostly majority Edomites. They beating each other up over Jake right there. That's how I know, like, this place is done. What, you fight for Jake's life? They got a whole movement talking about Jake's life matter. And that's the way Jake up and letting everybody know. If you got a whole movement trying to tell the government since your life matter, let you know the person give a damn about you. That's why I can't stand these fools and Sambo. I tell them to get away from that's the vision right there. I don't like being around no Sambo coon niggas, no 2/3 niggas. Yeah, you about to get it from y'all Yahweh Shai. You got to cover the Esau. That's the vision.
Even though those Sambos in the back God love everybody. And that's not the case. How about the outside is not the way to be.
And I got a precept that's going with what you brought out. This Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, and he is divided against himself, how shall then his kingdom stand? So right now we got Satan divided against himself, which transfers into Esau. Esau, Edom, they come from the spirit of Satan. But right now they're divided, and they're about to fight against each other, man. What they're right there showing you Babylon the Great, that's their wound right there. That wound that got healed, hey, how about y'all done lay that wound again and it's spreading out, it's opening up. When you got a wound that opens up, what happens? Bleed out. This place is bleeding out. It's bleeding out so bad, it's CTD, man. It's circling the drain. And hey, if you can't see that, hey, woe to you. You know, that means you want Babylon to be healed. But Most I said Babylon is not healed. You know, he got a great vendetta against this place, great indignation. He wants the place destroyed. And it's about to be destroyed. You tell, look, you know another way they're going to divide the people out here? And the sheep out there, Yashrala, they taking the food away. We had 100 food processing plants be destroyed in the past couple of months. So that right there going to create division. That's going to create sedition, insurrection, hostility, man, when people can't eat. You know, all that little, we both this and we both that, man. If I can't eat, he got noodles. Hey, if his spirit ain't right, he going to knock that dude off with his noodles. So we got that food wars going to be out here. You got Republican versus Democrat, the biggest division I ever seen since my existence. You know, they about to fight over that. What's that? Democratic is liberal. Republicans conservative. They're trying to conserve their Edomite customs. Liberals are trying to liberate and get rid of their Edomite customs. And they're going to fight over that. Esau ain't happy right now. You can see it in the young Edomite faces, man. They be looking like they be crying in the bathroom. You know, you got Jake crying in the bathroom. He can't go back to work because he's crying. Because it's so rough out here. They got pressure from below, pressure from above. They putting a squeeze on everybody. And really, that's what Esau want, man. Esau ain't got enough resources to take out every single Babylonian or American. So what he's going to do is he's going to create the atmosphere for everybody to kill each other. You know? That's why he really ain't going to repeal back the Second Amendment like that. He's going to say that to rouse them up in anger and to where they just, you know, shoot and kill each other up. That's what they're doing. That's the number one thing they're doing right now. Order out of chaos. Esau's creating the chaos so that he can come establish some order. And we already know what the order going to be. He's going to want to tag you, you know, with a device and give you a UBI, a universal basic income. And that's how that's his plans right there. That's how he's going to do it. You know, and if you don't refuse that, and he's going to look to take you out. Esau's trying to get everybody on one accord, which, like I said earlier, is against the spirit of Yahushua. This devil trying to put everybody in servitude again, bondage. You know, and he's trying to use his technology to put a technological spin on it. He wants to tag. That way he can govern how much money you spend, where you spent it at, how much, what time. He can look on this little UPS tracker, see where you at. He can sit back in his desk and he know everything about you, know your vitals, you know, your blood sugar, your heart rate. And like he ain't got to come and hunt for you no more. Like he can give you a ticket just like that, man. You look up, when you check in, they got a ticket. Or say if you try to go out in this country in the sticks, he can press a button and the drone will go out and attack you and locate your device. Home right in on that. You ain't got to seek you out no more. You go underground all you want to. You got the device in your body, you know where you at. You know?
It's Second Ezra chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 5. And it said, behold, says the Lord, Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6, it said, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, and that's part where it says, behold. Behold means what? So Yahushua is using Esau to bring forth their sword. Okay, and it says that I will bring the plague upon the earth. The plague, which is the C-19. Okay, and it said, and the sword. Esau, Edom, blessing is the sword. And it said, famine. That's the food shortage. Okay, so we're watching and we're seeing all these things become to pass. And it said, death and destruction. All throughout the planet Earth, you got Jake killing each other. Okay, you got Esau is about to go against one another because of their political ideology. Okay, and then it said, verse 6, it said, wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Okay, we're seeing it throughout the whole earth that wickedness is being out on the forefront. All right, yeah,
Yeah. See right there, like I can put that right there. Hey, Esau's ready for death, man. That the horseman, death, that's about to ride out right now. You're gonna see great death, man. Esau done laid it out there. You got everybody that's been got their juice in them. You know, that's gonna lead to death. They already got something called what? Sudden adult death syndrome. Like what the hell is that? We know where that's coming from. So and it's gonna increase, you know. And then if you don't comply with that, then you're gonna seek to give you death by the sword, which modern day sword is the gun. That's on the books as well. And that's coming. We got World War III right on the table. You know, we got Edomites from the east side, European Edomites. They're looking to come over here and put Babylonians to death. And they're gonna primarily seek out Jake. You know, you gotta get Jake numbers down. Our birth rate is low. And that's the reason why they overturned that Roe versus Wade, a big reason why too. Everybody think, oh, they trying to do right. They saving lives. No, they not. Esau is #1 in abortion now. And their numbers are already low. Low sperm count, all of that. They can't have babies like that. So they say, oh, hold up. We gotta get our numbers back up. We're gonna repeal that because it ain't working for Jake no more. Jake ain't #1 no more. So this done turned around on us. That shows the power of Yahweh Shah. You know, he overturned the curses which was on us. You know, Eve throwing her baby away, and now Esau throwing his baby away. So we gotta give us power from Yahweh Shah. And that's happening in what? The latter days. That's happening on the time when Yahweh Shah is about to show itself. The power about to show itself. You know? And look, and when he do that, hey, what's all this happening for? All this happening for the destruction of Babylon the Great, America. That's why all this stuff and this drama's been kicked up. He's tired of this place, he's ready for it to go. That wicked work's been fulfilled. You know, this got to doing their little pride parades. You know, that's thumbing your nose at Yahweh Shah. Hey, he ain't about to take it no more. He said, okay, I had enough. Your Lord is long suffering. Now he's like, okay, I'm raising my men up. Said I'm raising my men up, taking the food up out of here, and I'm about to stir these devils up. To bring more of that. Go ahead,
back you up right here. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 12. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
That's spirit. I had that cocked and loaded in the chamber. I'm glad it came out. They said the love of many shall wax cold, and that's happening. When y'all look at my news feed, I'm seeing all kinds of people putting their family members to death, they loved ones to death, killing little children. They let you know the love of many is waxing cold when you got mothers killing their 8-year-olds. Go ahead,
yeah, I got you right there on that one. For that. I just literally just watched a video on the way to camp where a woman actually tried to kill her children, but what she did is that she tried to burn the house down. Okay, some of them kids actually got away, but that's the point right there. The mother actually tried to kill her kids, and what she was gonna try to do is burn the house down and say it was an accident. Okay, that's the love of many waxing cold. That's just cold blooded.
That's bad, man. Gonna burn the house down and try to like lie and cover it up. I said they killing their own seed. They let you know the love of many is gone. Wax cold. You got Eve, who used to have strong maternal instinct. Now they killing their babies, man. Even when they here, they've been killing them in the womb, and now they killing them when they're here. Like they just wake up like, man, I can't get on social media like I used to. Like, I'm gonna destroy my baby. Like I just said, trying to cover it up. That's straight weak to the highest level. You know? And not even think to give it to the Jake man.
See, the crazy thing is she was trying to do it while the house was on fire. Like they had no stars or nothing. Like the house was on fire and she's trying to take the kids around with the knife.
This is Matthew 10 and 35. You probably read 37. It says, For I come, he said, a man at variance against his father, and daughter against his mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. A man's foe should be those of his own household. He that loveth his father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth his daughter more than me is not worthy of me also.
Yeah, you hear that? So that show that back up purple we talked about right there, man. Your folks big on household. Now wait till food gets scarce. Gas like $10 a gallon. That's going to intensify, man. You gonna have people that you wouldn't even think will go against or attack their family members. They're gonna do that. But they're in great tribulation for lack of bread. bread. They can't eat, man. Especially in the house with a bugged out Jake. These little rapper Jake we talking about early folk camp. With the blind herd and the finger and all that little gothic spirit. Man, so stuff get bad, man. He's going to do something very uncivilized. He gonna be like, man, I gotta kill everybody in the house so I can serve food. That's gonna be his mindset. They said those of your own household, your old lady gonna get a demon on her, or say if you a lady, you got a husband, he gonna start acting all crazy. He ain't in the truth, you know, getting all unruly. I noticed like the 2/3 is acting up. The stability was built on America. America built their stability, and then food brings comfort too. So when they lose those two things right there, you don't know really what they're gonna do, what they're gonna be capable of, man. They're gonna look like shit. It's all over. I might as well just jack myself and everybody else in the house and get it over with.
Acting worse than a hungry lion, man.
Got that Edomite spirit. That's what Esau do. Esau like, shit, I lost the job, it's over with. I'm just murking everybody in the house. Then you look up, Jake doing the same thing. So that scripture I brought out is spot on. You're supposed to be of your own household. So be circumspect, Yashara. If you're looking at your household and know that they can come against you at any time, especially if it's the truth. They can give us up anyway, like, oh, he was that black people Israelite stuff. I ain't with that. That's him with that. They have to lift you up, try to create comfort for them. He's somebody jamming them up like, look here, I'm gonna cut your device off if you don't tell me where they at. You associating with a terrorist. You know, they might put them say you helping domestic terrorists. So you in that pot too, unless you give them up. So we know that's on the books that can happen. You know, your children might start hating, you might lose a job. They like, oh, daddy ain't got no money, he a bum. He's nothing. So you can lose the love of your children real easy. You know, your old lady put stuff in the children's head. Be a deadbeat, you know, good.
Or people with I just brought out, he said a man don't have to be that in his own household like that.
So you gotta pray for that protection. How about y'all? We're gonna need that protection, man. Everybody. 2/3, Esau, the heathens, everybody. You gonna need that protection, man. Your house gonna come up against you. You're in a big house. You know, children might get mad. Don't be watching them videos. Don't be getting edified. Don't do it. You know, they already acting hostile now. Wait till shit get bad. Wait till shit hit the fan. They really gonna be. They don't get you up to feed their belly. Like I said earlier, they got a precept. Let's go to the destruction of Babylon the Great and Edom. This is Jeremiah 49:17. Also, Edom should be desolation. Everyone that goeth by shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, the neighboring cities thereof, said the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in. So this place is going to be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all but you're not going to get rid of this place, man. By what? Fire and brimstone. Particularly the ICBM nuclear missiles that's going to hit this place, man. That's been prepped and ready. That's why we're in World War III. You know, the nuclear fallout is going to take place at its right, perfect time. That's why we say you got to get in the truth, man. This place going to get through. You don't have $1 billion bunker. You're not going to survive this nuclear fallout if you're not in the truth. You got to be in the chair. You got to be up. You got to get beamed up. And this place is going to be desolate, man. This place is going to get hit with millions and millions of ICBM missiles. You know, this place is going to open up a quiver to every arrow. They're going to them nuclear missiles. It's going to be slamming this place, man. It's going to be so much perfect heat. It's going to burn up all the works of Esau. Everything going to be melted. The lake of fire. That's what's on the books for this place.
It's in Luke 12:49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it's already kindled?
Say, you hear that? Send fire on the earth, man. It goes in the thermonuclear missiles, man, ICBM. That's how you're going to get rid of play. That's the second death right there is by fire. And you don't want to get caught on nuclear fallout. That's going to be a bad way to die, man. Your eyes, your tongue, consume away in your mouth from all that radiation. That's it. Oh, those that don't know you how much shit out right now, they're going to know him by pain. They're going to know him by struggle. When the lights go out, the blackouts occur. You're a woman, they ain't going to ravish. You're a man, they ain't going to take your life away, take your goods.
That goes into the second part where it says, and where will I if it's already kindled? So whenever the Lord come back and bring destruction and fire, it's already going to be fire and hell on earth already by people ravishing each other, people over here causing chaos and all hell breaking loose. That's what he's talking about. When it's already kindled, it's already sparking up. But whenever the Lord comes, he's about to come with that consuming fire, destroy everything.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the precept to back that up. And check out this Jeremiah 49:21. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof is heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle and spread his wings over Bosra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pain. You hear that? Bosra. That was the chief city in the city of Edom. Bosra is now about to get dead. Well, I say Babylon the Great is now about to get dead like Bosra got to be dead. It's going to be desolate, man. Yahushua going to fly as an eagle, which is going to be in that fathership. He's going to be over this place. He's going to be, hey, the chariots going to burn this place up with hot thermonuclear fire. With Salaki, not nuclear fire, it's going to be fire from the chariots. They're going to burn this place up as well. That's how you're going to destroy it in 1 hour. It's going to be the chariots and ICBM missiles. And he said, and people are going to be moved at the noise of the fall. When Babylon the Great get blew up like that, you know, these little heathens, everybody else going to start crying. You know, Esau going to be like a woman in her birth pangs, man. He's going to be hollering because that's his kingdom. That's everything he got to look forward to is gone. Only thing he's going to have after that to look forward to is slavery. We're going to put that yoke of iron on his neck and say, get to work. You know, he ain't going to have no military to fall back on. He ain't going to have no police force to fall back on. He ain't going to have nothing. All he's going to have is what we allow them to have. And that's going to be the chains on his neck and this hard work that we got for your butt. You know? And this whole ain't going to be no relic, no nothing. No museum. All his work's going to get blew up. All going to get blew up in that hot thermonuclear fire. These Edomites, you know, they done with. As I said, if Jay got a soft spot for Edomite trying to save Edomite, man, get the hell away from me. You ain't in the right spirit. You Isaiah 13:15. Don't want to even hear that stuff. They said America's gonna be desolate, man. Anybody gonna come live in America no more? We're gonna go back to our homeland. We're gonna go back to Israel, Yasser Ali. You know, that's our homeland, the fertile press. It's gonna be fertile again. Lush jungles, beautiful, harmony. And then we're gonna run that and step that in the lost of commandments. That way it's gonna be perpetual, it's gonna be forever. We ain't gonna have to look back over our shoulders like, oh, Esau building some more ICBMs, he building some more missiles. Nah, man, it's gonna, I'm probably gonna be absolute that day.
I got a quick one back you up right here. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. And it said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And it said, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay, and that's pretty much what the ox is going into. So they said, come down and sit in the dust, with that also goes in confusion. And in Babylon, it's gonna be pretty much a desert. Okay, and he said, sit on the ground, there's no more throne. Okay, so Babylon the Great is going to be basically, you can see it right now. All the other countries around Babylon the Great is turning against it. Okay, so there's no more throne. So basically, Babylon the Great is not going to be the powerhouse of the world as it once was. Okay, and it says, "Oh, daughter of the Chaldeans, thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Okay, nobody look at the American dream as something that they desire no more. Okay, that tender and delicate is gone. All right,
The birth is gone. They cry for the wine in the streets and the old teats. You know, that's done with, man. Like I said, you can see the depression on Esau's face. Jake is starting to follow suit to 2/3. They're starting to bug out, be depressed, crying shit. That's because they don't have the comfort of scripture. They don't know the kingdom of heaven is at play. The kingdom of heaven is coming. But we do. So we got comfort. We ain't crying for Babylon the Great. We want Babylon the Great to be destroyed. We sick of this place. It's oppressive. It's wicked. Ain't nothing good here. So we ready for it to go. We in the right spirit. And if Jake's in the right spirit, that's the spirit he should be in. But they, nah, man, they like, man, quit being negative, man. America gonna make you back. America gonna build back. It always builds back. Don't say that. I'm like, I'm saying that. But it's done. Check, I got a precept. This Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who saith, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art thou to be destroyed? Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy should we be that taken and dash with our little ones against the stone. So the whole elect is going to rejoice. But Babylon the Great is destroyed, man. We're not going to be all about my home, all about state, about city. No, man, we're going to rejoice like, yes, about time this wicked ass kingdom got destroyed. It's been a long time coming, man. We've been patiently waiting on this place to go. And he said, why they getting rid of Edom? Hey, we were doing bad, and we were going through our tribulations. What did Esau do? He cut us off, and Esau helped to overthrow us. He raised it, man. He burnt down our stuff back in the 80s days. He even did it right here in the 1920s. Where we standing there right now, Black Wall Street. Burnt down our Wall Street, so we got to do what? Come to this devil for one of all things, man. We just put that curse on that. He made that curse a reality. That shows that Esau flows in the spirit of Yahweh Shah. He ain't deviating. He doing everything. Everything he doing, the Lord has sanctified that for him to do that. And sanctified so he can carry out prophecy. Because that's all Esau doing is fulfilling prophecy. He think he offsetting something. He think he doing something like I got all this, got robot troop, roll on Yahshua real easy. Yeah, Yahshua about to set him up like, man, this is running. Who you think gave you idea? Who you think blessed you with that great sword? You thought it's because you were strong? No, you the weakest man on the face of the planet. So you got to marvel at that. With power, Yahweh, he said the weakest man on the face of the planet, that man is in power right now. But he's falling out of power every day. Like Arco would say, he hollering there on his way out. He falling, he just hollering, trying to hang on to stuff. He's trying to throw out, last minute ditch efforts, which said the into the TBZ, throwing that out there, getting you with his juice, the serpent, that serpent poison, getting you like that. But it's that we about to throw everything out in the kitchen sink in a minute. And that's just, hey, that's Yahweh right there. Yahweh Shah has checkmated him. The moves he did is going to play against this devil. He got all the resources in the world. He know he about to take an L. He's like, damn, man. I done tried to kill these people. I done did everything in my power to kill these people, destroy them, destroy their minds. Yeah, look at them now. And now they coming back to their heritage. Hey, he throwing up paper. He's spitting the coffee out. Like, damn. Ain't nothing I can do. I done tried everything in the books, man. Messed their minds up, messed their spirits up, kept them in sin, and they still coming back. So really, that should show that devil that Yahweh Shah is real. And he spread that money out, but this devil, he's the devil. He gonna lie, he gonna go all out as the devil. He's never gonna suck it up and be like, oh, y'all wrong. They the people. The devil, he got too much pride. That's why pride goes before destruction. This place is really going to be destroyed. You can see. I got to put the back 12 right here.
Jeremiah chapter 51, and I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. It said, be not cut off in her iniquity. Okay, so we shouldn't be wanting, just like I just said, we shouldn't be wanting this place to actually live on. Okay, we should be prophesying and saying that we want this place to be destroyed. So I'm going to read that from the top again, Jeremiah 51 and 6. They said, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord, Yahweh Yahshua vision. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and that made all the earth drunken. The nation have been drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her pain, for if so, she will be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay, so all of these things that taking place, there has been a lot of resources that could have healed Babylon. They could have brought the kingdom back to where it once was, but she is not healed. And it says, forsake her and let her go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and lifted up into the sky. The Lord have like that was the point right there in verse 9. Okay, it said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. It said forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and lifted even into the sky. All right, so that's the point right there, man. Because Yahweh Shai is about to come destroy this place because it's full of wickedness. He gotta come court this place clean. All right, and the only way he's gonna do that is to make this place death. Yeah.
Like I said, hey, Most High, hey, he hates Babylon the Great. He hates Esau. So actually, ain't gonna destroy this place. You can see destruction coming real easy, man. We right on the eve of that. We right on the eve of taking trouble. That's why we try to stress and tell people, man, come into this truth while you still got to. They're already trying to do a Bible ban. You know, they're trying to ban the word. They chopping up lessons, cutting brothers' pages off. A lot of us are on our backup. Last night I got a strike. I was on my backup. So they tell you they coming down harder, cracking down on this word. So and then like say, we ain't gonna be on the highway and hedge too much longer. You tell something bad about to happen, we ain't gonna be able to leave our house and come out here and preach the word to you. You know, we're gonna be in the house like everybody else, man. Gotta follow the laws of the land. That way we don't get knocked off. This place it's done, it's through. The works is about through, man. The house is getting filled up. Y'all dang near got everybody you want to get. The rest, really, you can tell they demeanor how they talk like you ain't gonna get it. It's fab. You know, this is the biggest fab right now, man. Those friends on t-shirt fringes and say you Hebrew Israelite. They ain't gang banging no more. The rap game done went straight homo. So what they doing now? Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. They trying to come into this, their carnality, and it's just making everything just I got a precept on 4. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so I do also recompense in their bosoms, thus said the Lord. So what they laying out for us, they diabolical plans, how they gonna kill us and all that. Lord said they gonna turn around back and make it fall on them. You know, they gonna end up offering their own self. Somebody gonna off them. You're not gonna touch the prophets, do the prophets no harm. I'm gonna keep on reading the 22. It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my second sword shall not cease upon them, and that shed innocent blood upon earth. You hear that? Yahweh shall about to come get everybody that's a sinner, 2/3, and the sword, which would cease over, which Esau Edom. So you're gonna get rid of them 2 groups. And he said, and the innocent blood upon earth. So everybody that's innocent, will so far seem like they innocent, ain't did nothing wrong, no offense to you, man, you're gonna get murked the way Cain murked Abel. And that's the spirit right now that we're like the whole world is under right now. You talking every man for self, man. Like they even talk about you got even somebody leaving their children. I'm like, wow, man. How wicked can you get? You gonna leave your seed? And that's a good thing though. Daddy standing there, he gonna load that shotgun up, he gonna screw everybody in the house. Instead of going back telling him he failed and trying again, he saw this week. Man. So man should not spread sin. So if you ain't sin, which we all are sin, but we trying to repent, come on back. We repenting, and we trying to come on back. If you ain't sin, hey, y'all Shabbat gonna see about you. What he gonna see about you ain't gonna be a damn thing they can say. You don't down how many guns you got. I don't go down what grenades you got, or you got 6 niggas with you. Y'all Shabbat want your butt, he gonna get your butt. Straight up. Go back into the destruction of Babylon. This is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to start at the top. And it said, and Yahweh went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the building of the temple. And Yahweh said to them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be these there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right, and that's the point. That's how you know that Yahweh was prophesying the Old Testament right there, because he said right here, he said there shall not be left here one stone upon another. So that's prophesying right there that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed and it's going to be knocked down to that dust again. So he was really quoting what the prophets of old were saying. All right, and then now jumping down right here with verse 4. Verse 4, Yahweh answered to the disciples. The disciples asked, when is the time of thy coming? Okay, he
He said, and answer, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Okay, and that goes into the false prophet. Okay, the persecute the image of the Lord. Okay, they and they deceive many. So that many is going into the people that's in that strong delusion right there. A lot of people are going to believe in the lie that the so-called white man is the savior or the people of the Lord. Okay, and it says in verse 5. So like verse 6, and it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war, and it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so right now we're hearing all the rumors of the wars right now. We're hearing that Russia gearing up to go to war against Ukraine. We're hearing that China gearing up to go to war against Taiwan. All right, so forth, so on, so forth. And he said, but the end is not yet. All right, verse 7. He said, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquake. Okay, and I just briefly did a Google research. You can do this for yourself. That we actually just recently had an earthquake in Georgia. Okay, it was a very small one, but that's the point. And a big earthquake that was in Afghanistan. So these prophecies is jumping off the page of this book. And it said in diverse places, all these things are the beginning of sorrow. All right. So all of these things, everything that we're talking about is coming to pass right now. You can see it. Okay, it's all around you. It's in the news. Okay, but you got people that still gonna be in that strong delusion, thinking that all of these things are not gonna happen.
Okay, this is second Ezra 15 and 11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land therefore."
It's just like I said, he said he would destroy all the land as before. Okay, so all the land is gonna be destroyed. All the land that's prophesying, that's doing the wickedness on this earth. Yahweh outside about to come and destroy them. Just like he said, I will bring plagues upon the world. Matter of fact, what was that in verse 5? Y'all read second Ezra verse 5 yet? God, all right, this is second Ezra verse 5. He said, behold, says the Lord, Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, and it said, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works have been fulfilled. Okay, like I think I did read that earlier, but yeah, that's the point right there. Yahweh Shai is going to bring plagues upon the earth. Okay, so he basically doing a clean house. All right, just like in the Lord's Prayer, he said, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Okay, in order for Yahweh to bring his will, which is the laws of the Holy Bible, he got to scorch out the wicked. Okay, and the wicked is Esau Edom. They wanted this one in this world and ruling it, and they're destroying the earth. So before Yahweh bring forth his will, the wicked have to be knocked out of power.
I got one that goes, yeah, it kind of goes there with that. This is Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the table, that he may run that readeth it. So hey, the Lord said make it plain upon the table. That's why we're going to the prophets today. Everything's going to happen in Babylon the Great. Therefore, you can prepare yourself and fortify your mind to deal with the turns about to come. To keep you stable. That's why Isaiah 33:6 say, knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, the stability of our times. Let's keep your mind right. Because these people, the 2/3 don't have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Therefore, they're going to bug out. When you bug out, you panic, that's going to lead to your death. So we got to thank Yahweh that he let us know what he's about to do to this place, man. It's kind of like an analogy I say. A dude about to shoot the club up. Before he shoot the club up, he go tell somebody, little message, go in there and tell everybody I'm about to shoot the club up. The dude grabbed my chick, my old lady, wrapped up behind, and I don't take it disrespect. So dude tells his little henchman, go in there and tell dude I'm gonna shoot the club up. So dude going there like, hey man, my boy out there, he gonna shoot the club up, man, with that AK-47 to that chopper. And those that heed that warning, that listen, hey, they gonna say they like, you gonna ask something like, man, that nigga ain't gonna do that. That nigga weak, man. That nigga.
And that right there represents the people that's in that strong delusion. They believe in that lie right there.
Dude, I'm like, man, that nigga weak, man. That nigga, he ain't gangster like that. He ain't no real nigga. So they gonna be in the club, still shaking it, you know, getting it in. Here comes dude, little Ray Ray with that AK. You know, he mad. Dude touches old lady, and you know they can't, they can't shoot. You gonna close his eyes and spray the whole club. And the people that get killed, hey, the warning went out. Dude came in there and told you he was gonna shoot the club up. Whose fault is that you didn't listen? You were warned. Dude came in there, hey man. Hey, Lil Ray Ray say, hey, Lil Ray Ray 47 say he gonna light the place up. You know? Hey, you take the warning, you know, so this guy, man, yeah, that dude is crazy. Let me go, man. Gonna take it seriously. That's the same thing y'all about y'all doing. He about to light Esau, eat him up, and light up his club, Babylon the Great America. He gonna light it up. And it's gonna come. And we making it plain upon table. You come tell you like, hey man, he gonna do this, he gonna do that, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. I'm gonna read on 3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So like that vision, that's showing that Yahweh Shaitan's word gonna go out void. But if he says it's gonna happen, I ain't gonna do it. You better do it. You better believe on that. You better take it to the bank and cash in on that. It's gonna come. Because at the end it shall speak. These prophecies are speaking right now. They speaking, man. It's going down. I'm talking about, hey, you can't say, oh, it ain't happening. That ain't happening, man. Esau coming telling you it's about to happen. You got Creepy Joe talking about, yeah, it's going to be a food shortage. Yeah, we about to get a second pandemic. You know, it's surely about to come. You know, so I'm like, we done told you. Your master Esau from 2/3, he done told you. So if you don't prepare and you ain't got your head right, that's on you. Habakkuk right here telling you that the vengeance shall surely come. Though it tarry, because it's been tarrying for a long time, and that's really y'all about to start setting them up for the okie doke. They been probably like the prophet's been prophesying this 1,000 years. You know, we got the people who been saying this for 100 years. It's gonna happen. They're all like, no, it ain't. That ain't going down like that. They've been saying that forever. And what he gonna do? Y'all should gonna come to them like a thief in the night. Because this place, hey, Esau done put this place in gross darkness. So in that darkness, y'all should gonna visit you. And if you ain't up, because the priest say, how time to wake out and sleep, if you ain't up, hey, you just gonna be scrambling. And in your scrambling, ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you, man. You're gonna fall over, you know, stumble. That's why Alsha called herself what? That great stumbling block. You know, they're gonna stumble over that. And then like this thing right here, you gotta have a spiritual mind to believe this gospel. If you're not spiritual, you're not open up to that, ain't no way we can lay this out to you. You believe that. When we tell you your way of salvation through what they call UFO. You know, we can't tell you that, man. You can't tell a carnal Jake that. That's why I would say carnality leads to death, the spirituality leads to light, it's the spirit that quickening. That is true. And your phone went off out?
Yeah, my laptop is going out, man.
Okay. Yeah, so like we've been saying, hey, and to me, hey, the process is talking right now. All the prophecies that have been fulfilled, we only waiting on what, a couple prophecies left? And that's on the books already. You know, got Elon Musk, Neuralink, got the NFC chip. They got the devices already on the tables, man. They just know how they're gonna roll out. Nokia CEO said your phone gonna be in your body. You know, they got that on the books already, ready to roll out. So it's about to happen. You know, if you join down to Esau, hey, you're gonna get what you deserve. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and read. I'm gonna hit number 4 too. This is Baruch, Salaki. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You hear that? So by faith is how we came into this truth, man. And by faith is how we gonna live. Now the ones that's been lifted up, you know, you got your LeBron Jameses, your celebrities, Michael Jordan. Man, they ain't gonna believe in what we got to say, because we ain't lifted up. We not exalted. We've been debased in this game. You know, all they lifted up in pride. All your Instagram models got all their money. You're doing the OnlyFans accounts, got all their bread. They about to listen to what we got to say. They like, shit, I'm still doing good. I'm still eating good. You know, he just a hater. He just mad that he ain't got the bag. I got the bag. They're gonna put their trust in that bag. And in a minute, Esau gonna do a rug pull. He's like, hey, we ain't accepting no more cash, no more dollar bills. So we accept. You gotta use the Fed coin. And after that, hey, they gonna be scrambling. Oh man, I gotta transfer my cash. And really, you can't. I don't think once your cash go to zero, ain't no transfer. Then you just gotta line up and sign up for that, you know, for that thing. And then you're gonna be up there pleading, well, I was this and I was that. I had about $40 million. I was ready to get the, the premium chip. They were like, nah, you get this. All y'all get that. You a J, you get this. We're gonna go by social nationalities on who get what type of chip. If you got Australia, you get the base. I said we already the base. We ain't gonna be tripping with we get restricted by monetary goods and things of that nature. We already looking to barter.
Back you up right here. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and 3. It says, "Fear not the imagination against you, let not the incredulity of them trouble you that speak against you." And it said, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." All right, and that pretty much goes to what the doctor's going into right there, man. You got a lot of people that they speak against the prophet. They're gonna speak against the prophet, and they're gonna try to treat us like we're wrong. Okay, but yeah, about y'all shots said, let not be incredulity trouble you. Okay, but all the unfaithfulness, which is the Putin, Ray, Michael Jordan, Oprah, all of those celebrities, they're gonna die in their unfaithfulness. Okay, they got a judgment that keep ready to come right here on earth.
That was perfect precept I read, man. Said the just will live by faith, man. And like I said, faith is a gift, man. Only a few of us have faith. Because it takes faith to believe the things unseen. It takes faith to be, in the spiritual house of David. You ain't got faith, you're not gonna be here. You partner, you are not gonna be here. You're gonna be busy chasing the bag, still chasing that murk that Babylon the Great got, which it ain't much. That's why they all looking depressed and shit. You got people that's probably got stocks and antidepressants probably getting rich like a bug right now. They're all stressed out. No, they wait till the second lockdown comes. But they're gonna do it again. And this time it's gonna be more vicious than the first.
Got another quick one back up when you find out that preacher who said, "No one carry wait for him, it will surely come." And this is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 35. It said, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. For of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angel of heaven, but my Father only." Okay, so we know by the word, we can't tell you that the destruction of America is gonna come tomorrow. Only the Heavenly Father knows that. Okay, but we can tell you for sure that it's gonna get ready to come. So you need to get out the word, stop living in sin and basically come back to the ways of God about the outside. All right, in verse 37, and he says, "For as the days of Noah," that talks about Noah, and it says, "Where so shall also be, also the coming of man shall be." Okay, for as the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of man, the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay, so a lot of people they're gonna get caught by the wrong wayside. Okay, those are the people that sleep because they're so busy trying to eat, drink, partying, marry, and so on and so forth. And they're not gonna see when the time of the Son of Man comes, just like the days of Noah. Yeah, no?
In this spirit of mirth, man, partying, man. That's why I like that. We doing the same, we coming the same speed as Noah right now. I'm telling you about the rain. Jacob's walking by not taking stuff seriously. Yeah, Jacob walked by from Oakville camp, not taking stuff seriously. I'm looking like, how can you not take this seriously with everything happening, man? They too busy trying to get people to sign up for some BS that ain't even about them out. Man, I'm like, this should be the man. You should be getting out in the truth like your pants on fire. That's how we did. I don't know what they doing, but like I said, man, they thinking they rock to sleep, man. Man, this is how Esau did, man, like a baby. Baby first come out and wrap them in that thick blanket, put the cap on their head, make sure they warm and all soft and cuddly, comfort. That's how Esau do, man. Jacob is so comfort in a level of comfort. He can't see the perilous times we're going into. He can't see the evil day. We can see it. We got eyes that's blessed. We can see it coming a mile a day, man. Just like I noticed when you in a comfort zone, you've been comfortable for so long, when shit get hard and rough, you're not gonna be able to react how you supposed to react. You're gonna panic. You ain't used to that. Us is already getting, vexed. The Most High already chastising us. We getting catching hell. Let's say we catching hell right now, man. Don't take it as a light thing, man. That's the Yahweh Shah taking us out of our comfort zone. Creating that hard times, man. That really what strengthens you. They call it a hard knock life. A hard knock life, hey, makes you harden up, man. Like a man of war. We getting ready for war, man. It's about to be war out here.
We catching hell right now, so we won't have to catch it with the world. So when the world catch their hell, it's gonna be all sad and and people going crazy and people don't know what to do because shit, they wasn't building themselves up for this destruction. But I got something real quick. This is Second Edges 16:1. It says, "Woe be unto Babylon and Asia, woe be unto Egypt and Syria." It says, "Gird up yourself with cloths of sack and hair." It says, "Bewail your children and be sorry, for the destruction is at hand. The sword is sent unto you, and who may turn it back?"
Hear that? Hey, destruction is suddenly upon you. A sword, they go in Matthew 10:34. A sword is upon you, who may turn it back? And who bringing that sword? Y'all can walk in, y'all good. And who bringing that sword, man? That shit, how about y'all bringing that sword, man? He bringing that destruction, man. I said, they're going to learn that the God of the Bible is not some old nice, cute, cuddly, I love everybody with their hand out cupcakes and bonbons and sing kumbaya and all that. No, man. Hey, the Lord, hey, this is the bloodiest book ever written. And you about to see that bloodshed come upon the face of this planet when y'all about to start unleashing these flags, man. They already been unleashed. Wait till he really take the gate off and really what was I say? Wait till he really open up. But the thing about to open up, man, when they quit running these trucks, quit running this food to your Walmarts and food markets, and your little baby hungry, and people hungry, hey man, people gonna turn into ravaged animals, and then you're gonna see. Like the wicked gonna show itself then, like Esau gonna show his horns then. When shit get bad, like they gonna know what our ancestors went through. We're gonna go through the same thing they went through. We are our ancestors. So just like a cycle, everything repeats itself, we're gonna go through that again. Esau gonna be, hey, looking to lynch. Man, they're gonna start eating, they're gonna eat Jake, man. It's gonna be so bad, they're gonna go back to cannibalism, man. Esau does that, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's about to be a big thing again. Esau gonna be like, I'll try to be buddy, come in here, I got some water for you. I got some bread for you. You're gonna go and they're gonna knock you over the head, you tied up.
That's just like in that book of Eli, when that white girl, they walk into their house and they have to turn around and say they eating their people out there.
Yep. I remember that part. Yeah, that's about to happen, man. That's on the book. And these people gonna know that. And we trying to tell these people like, hey, prepare now. Get ready now, because this straight destruction coming. It ain't nothing good. So hey, you gotta fortify like Eve. Everybody should be getting strong right now, getting edified, preparing your mind for what's about to come. But this show about to hit. And let me see, I got but this is what you should be doing. This is where you should be in. This is Proverbs. What's that? Proverbs chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto the wisdom and apply thy heart to understanding. Yet if they cross after knowledge and lift up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shall I understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of Yahweh. So they're going to wisdom, man. With compared to a woman, you got to search her out, man. You got to search out for the mission to the kingdom of heaven, Because, hey, that's the hidden treasure right there. This right here, this the real riches. This the real treasure, man. We're going to put our faith in Yahweh Shah. When our hell break loose, we're going to be confident. We're going to be able to make it through that because we already anticipated the hell to come. We already catching hell. We're already getting built up now. That's what I said, what you say, such a man are chosen in the fire of adversity. Yeah, so, hey, we already getting polished up, shaped up so we can deal with what's to come. These spooky ray-rays ain't doing that. That's why I say, you got women right now panicking for men. Like shit, that man gonna be done away with again, the man of the Lord. You should be seeking out the treasure, the kingdom. Seek that, and all things should be added unto you. But the man is, I ain't got no wife. I'm seeking a wife. I ain't saying no wife. Man, wait till all hell break loose. Most I said, hey, 7 women should cling to 1 man. Isaiah 4:1. So if you ain't got no wife right now, just wait, man. You're gonna get plenty. The getting this truth first, man. First, you got to get the protection. First, you got to have that hedge first. Then, things get added onto you. Then you'll get a wife. But right now, you seek out a wife, most likely you're going to get a harlot. That's going to vex you. Because these women, man, they filled with pride, man. So let Yahweh Shah send you a mate. Let that happen. Let that play out. Or if you with somebody, Yahweh Shah might separate that and put you with somebody new. You with somebody you ain't supposed to be with. You know, seek the kingdom. Don't worry about, oh, I ain't got enough money put back. I ain't got the truck I need. I ain't got enough generators. I ain't got enough guns. Man, seek out the truth, man. I'm gonna tell you about my all doing the construction, man. He said, my servant shall eat, and my servant shall drink. According to Isaiah chapter 65. So we gotta put our trust in Yahweh Shah, know that He gonna take care of us when our hell breaks loose. And that's like I read this earlier. We're gonna live by our faith, man. We're gonna come down to straight faith. Now we ain't just sitting there just like, not gonna do nothing. You still gotta maintain yourself or whatnot, but we're not gonna worry ourselves things we don't have, or like worry about how we're gonna be protected when the devil comes down with great fury, great wrath. But that's surely to come. That's on the books, man. We're going through Second Ezra chapter 15 and 16. We're going through the book of Revelation. We're at the end times, man. We're at the end where all hell break loose. Jacob's trouble. And like we gotta feel good that we in the house of David. That we got the wisdom. I'm looking, I said, I'm at the plantation Friday. 50-year-old Jakes don't know what the hell going on. They still niggas. They still jigaboo. They still like, my whole Babylon the Great gonna come back, Burke gonna be all right. Who's gonna go down? They saying things of that nature. And I'm just looking like, yeah, you ain't part of the whole collect, so I already know your lot. So I need to get the extra away from you, man. You ain't gonna make it, So that's the spirit that we coming in, man. That's the separation right there that I'm talking about. The whole collect don't want to be clumped up with 2/3 niggas, man. I don't even, they conversation is vexing me. I'm like, how you just old you that stupid, man? They do too much. They bring attention to themselves by acting like the plum fool. I know that when a person is foolish, they like to be loud. And they like attention seekers, attention whores. They just like a whole lot of attention because I guess they ain't at peace with themselves. They need the comfort of a bunch of, 2/3 bug outs. And we ain't coming in that spirit, man. We trying to be separate. We trying to be quiet. We trying not to offend. We trying to get in this truth and get all the wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shah we can. That way we be took care of when all calamity bust out. But we at the eve of it, man. I said they telling you on every news outlet. You got World War III about to pop out, like I was saying earlier. You can't even watch RT News no more. They cut off the Russian news. They don't want no real news go out. They playing that Titanic music. The boat is sinking. They playing that music and everybody listen to it. Hey, man, you ain't gonna make it. Us, we over here getting on that lifeboat, that life raft. It's true.
Even on that movie, while the boat was still sinking, you still had a band still playing.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Esau doing. They go, we all right. You hear the music, don't you?
Yeah.
That's that soothing music. That's that, we're going to put up another stimulus package. We're going to pump more money in the economy. We got another round of, that thing going around. It'll protect you. Hey, we about to take out Putin, man. We put more sanctions on him. He ain't going to make it. Ukraine whooping them. That's that music, man. Titanic, man. I'm like, man, you better not listen to that. See, they rather listen to that music because it's soothing. Starting hearing the warning that's coming from Yahweh Shah. That's like an eerie sound in their ear. They don't want to hear that. They're not accustomed to that music. They're not accustomed to this new song. We sing a new song. All the whole collect gonna dance to that. Because we dance to it. So, hey, like I say, see my phone, all right.
Load up on my phone, they just going down on my phone too.
Yeah, I can open up. My phone overheated, man. That's crazy. That's the devil right there. I'm like, it ain't that hot.
It really ain't. I got a quick one right here. This is Second Ezra, chapter the Second Corinthians, chapter 4. And I'm gonna start at 3. And it says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Okay, just like the author was talking about when he was going into those old school jakes. Okay, that's really our old generation that basically been growing up in the plantation Christian church. They failed us, man, because they allowed the Christian church. As a matter of fact, ultimately the government to deceive us as a people, right? And it says verse 4. And it says, in whom the gods of this world have blinded the mind of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. Okay, and that means unless you repent, that's the only way you will not be able to be deceived by these devils. Okay, But really, at the end of the day, you gotta think, you gotta call Allah Yahweh Shah that we in the truth. You watching this lesson, you basically, you're not among those people right there because you're not being deceived, you're not blind. All right. And that can bring you to another precept that I'll get that real quick. It's lucky, man. Our technology been messing up over here. Esau Edom trying to stop the bird.
They're trying to stop it bad. I'm gonna get one while you doing that. Look at this. Why you getting that? Romans, yep, I got it. Now this Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, that now is the high time to wake out of sleep. But now is our salvation nearer than we believe. And that is hitting hard for us right now because salvation is right around the corner, man. I'm just speaking through the prophecy, like, speaking through the spirit right now as a man. I think come September this fall, hey, Esau gonna close up on this place, man. I think it's probably like one of our last summers, man. We're gonna get this like this. I think Esau gonna come down and put in his agenda. What's the agenda 2030? Because they just gave out their power over the WHO. So now the WHO runs it. So if any type of, pestilence or pandemic is spread, WHO got the power to lock down over. Really, the Constitution been suspended. You really want to think about it, Akim? They just gave their power over to the beast, man. WHO, which is ran by the UN, now has dominion over all these countries and how they handle their medical issue. So I feel like they're already trying to see which one they're gonna roll with. They got the bird illness and the Donkey Kong illness going, we'll call it like that. They got that going on right now. They're trying to see what they're gonna play with. When they lock down again, man, hey, that's it, man. So like I said, you better not be sleeping this time. That's what I was gonna say, high time to wake up out of sleep. As I was talking to Jake that came by here early, like, man, y'all better come about that slumber, but I knew that, man, they gonna stay asleep, so I didn't really say too much to them. And I'm just like, hey, we really, everybody almost in their lot, man. We doing this lesson now just to edify the sheep that's already here. I don't think we're gonna have too many newcomers come into this time. They ain't already sorted out to do it. So right now, hey, we looking at, hey, this is about it, man. I say last call for alcohol, the last round. This is it, man. Salvation about to come. We at the end. So we at the end. The Revelation 13:16 about to go into play, man. They about to get rid of. They talk about it now. The Fed talk about it every day. We're going to get rid of cash. We're going to a CBDC, which is a central bank digital currency. That is on the books right now. So are they? It's a spiritual mark. Oh, it ain't that. It's this or that, man. Hey, you going back to the drawing board. Nigga camp is done with.
The point is actually in verse what is that? Verse 11, but I'm gonna start at verse 3. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first, and that men of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Now I just mentioned who, which basically the power of America got turned over to who, all right? And they said that's the son of perdition. And it says, "Who opposes and doubt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that worship so that he is as the Most High sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." Okay, all of the people that in the World Economic Forum. Okay, matter of fact, what was the one? I can't remember the guy's name, but he actually said that their agenda is to depopulate the world. Okay, they want to exterminate half of the population. Okay, he said that in the World Economic Forum. But here it is, we got 2/3 states. They don't want to believe it. Okay, And it says, remember ye not, verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with thee, I told you these things? Right. Now, how about now? John said he told you these things. These things are going to come to pass. But it says, and now you know that withholding that he might be revealed in this time. Okay? We're telling you that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the ones that run the who, the elite bankers, they are the devil. Okay? And it says, and for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. Okay, so this is why I said earlier, in order for the will of heaven, Yahweh to be forced on the earth, he got to be taken out of the way. All right, verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The prophets, they come out on the corners of the highways and byways every single day. We are condemning each other, prophesying against Bashir. And it said, it shall destroy, it shall destroy them with the brightness of his coming. Even him who coming is after the workings of Satan, with all powers and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. And for this, the Most High shall send them strong delusions that they shall believe a lie. And that goes to the 2/3. Everything that I just said, they're going to say, no, that ain't true. No, we just all got to come together. So, well, they're going to believe they plan that Christian back. Well, the laws are done away with. Okay, that's the lie. That's strong delusion right there.
I like that. I think you talking about Klaus Schwab.
Oh, yeah.
Klaus Schwab, that devil, man. He's the president of the World Economic Forum. That's one of the same thing Bill Gates said. Okay. But that's one of the same thing Bill Gates said, man. They just stepping it out, putting it more out there, man. You know, and they don't believe me. How about y'all side? The dude up under him, Arul Davis, something like that. You know, he's one of them small hats. He said, God is fake news.
And that right there, that should tell you right there. They oppose it and doubt themselves above all they call God. Like he think he's better than God. You know, so they in other words, they got the power to control life and death. That's what they think in their head.
The Google CEO is trying to transfer their consciousness in the computer. And they got the AI. You got Elon Musk talking about they gods now because they done gave life. They talking about because they got AI. I'm like, man, that ain't gonna do nothing to do with
and Elon Musk, you really think about it, Elon Musk is another person that's a straight up demon who actually admitted that the AI technology practices witchcraft. So really think about that, man.
So they done gave all their power to AI. AI, they putting their hands in AI thinking AI gonna take us out. That's why they created it, man. They like, I can't take out these Israelites, Joshua. So I'm gonna go to a computer. It's almost like the Terminator stuff, Skynet, and I'm gonna see if the computer can get rid of these Israelites. And that mother gonna seek destroy everything. But there ain't no computer. All it takes is a EMP strike. There go your computer. Dumbass Edomites, ain't no encampment against Yahshua. You will not beat Yahshua. Simply the hope we let. You ain't gonna get them.
Isaiah chapter 14 and 12. And it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And it said, oh, Lucifer, that's not the damn angel that the Christian pastor is talking about. It's talking about a man, Lucifer, the illuminated one. That's what it means, the illuminated, the Illuminati. Okay, and it says, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation. Okay, so this no angel came down and weakened the world. That was Esau Edom, that was a man. Okay. And it says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into the heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. And it says, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the height of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, and that's the point right there, man. The who, all of those people, they're going to be like the Most High. Okay, that's what they're thinking in their mind. Okay, verse 15, it says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. Okay, that's y'all shot saying. He's about to take them out of their throne to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the city thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners, And that's the point right there. That's how you can tell it's clearly talking about Esau eating the so-called white man. So who own the prisoners right now? Who is not opening up the prison? So these are the devil that y'all about y'all about to come back and take out the power. Yeah.
We'll lead off this right here. Sorry, finish up this one right here. This is a precept on us and how we should be walking. But we should be locked in on this truth. How about y'all shot? Nothing else. This is Ephesians 4:17. This I say, therefore, testify the Lord that yea, henceforth walk not as other Gentiles, walking if any of their mind, having the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahweh through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart. So we're not supposed to be like these damn devils. We're not supposed to think like them. They don't have the spirit and they don't have the heart of Yahweh Shah, but we do. So therefore, since we got it, we got to uphold the standard. We got to uphold the truth of Yahweh Shah and stay locked in on that. You know, we don't supposed to do like and conduct ourselves as the heat. You know, somebody's only logical. I put this in my body. No, man. We're supposed to, hey, anything that devil doing, we're supposed to do the opposite, man. Esau is contrary with Yahweh Shah. Everything the folks I said do, this devil do the opposite. So we need to do the opposite, man. We're not Gentiles. We are Hebrew Israelites. Therefore, this book is our culture. This is our custom. This is how we must conduct and walk our, our daily life. And that preserves your life. Because this commandment is given to us so we can have life. He said, I'll come, you can have life and life more abundantly. That's why he written it for our learning and to preserve our life. So that when Yahushua gets here, we go and implement what we have learned in the book. Fully put it in play and govern the world and dress it as our forefather Adam was supposed to do. And we about to do that, man. We're telling that time is coming. So basically, you better get your garment clean. You better get your mind right. I said it all the time, get your mind right. How you get your mind right? Get your mind the ordinances of these scriptures. Meditate on this word. That's how you get your mind right. That's how you fill yourself up with these living waters, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shah. Therefore, you lit up. That's that light right there. You need to make the light brighter. The chariots coming, they're gonna be like, like a beacon. They're gonna be like a light shine in the dark. Like, oh, there you go, pick that one up. There you go, pick that one up. Like a scripture say, he gathered the wheat into his barn. That's symbolic to that fathership, man. Yahushua, man, we're gonna be gathered up into that fathership with Yahushua, man, giving our new bodies, and then down here to carry out the instructions and live the life we're supposed to live. Right now, we're not living life, man. We existing. That's all we doing. We can't live life. The devil won't let us. Every time they find something beneficial, something good, that devil snatch it away. So the devil got to be moved out the way for us to establish righteousness and live the life we're supposed to live. And we're telling you that is right here in our face. We're at the finish line. This devil done. That's why he throwing everything he got, man. This devil about to throw a fit because he done lost. He lost by us just getting in this truth. Something as simple as that. Getting in the truth. Now the devil like, dang, I can't get him, man. That's like a turtle swooping up in his turtle shell. When the predator trying to eat him, and that's wisdom right there. That turtle used what the Most High gave to him to preserve his life. What'd he do? You got in there, swooped up in that shell.
Proverbs 18, Proverbs 18, the name is the Lord, is a strong tower. He that righteous got running through his face. That shell is compared to that strong tower that y'all about to set up.
Yes, sir. The word is a shield and buckler. The defenders, those that believe on him, that he loves. I said the turtle got more sense than your average 2/3 J. 2/3 J, he'll stay out there. He won't even get in the damn shell he bless you with. God damn, that motherfucker dumb. So he's gonna let the predator eat them up.
Another thing to think about, man. So the next day when the turtle is actually surrounded, we ain't got no choice to stand up. That's when how about y'all shot gonna lift up the stand towards the heat. So that turtle come out and try to stop.
Like a snapper turtle. Snapper turtle lop your finger off. You put your finger down there. You think he defenseless. Take your finger smooth off. So hey, with that being said, we're gonna be edifying. We're gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Bashem,
Esau, man.
Yeah, he